there is a moral question involved in this. Online gaming cannot be treated at the same level as essential commodities when it comes to taxation. Your first thoughts on this?
Yeah, thanks, Siddharth. So, I just wanted to lay the facts here so that you and your viewers can get a sense of, the impact. The thing is that from the moment, so we have to look at the ecosystem, which is made up of the game developers, the gaming platforms, and then the gamers themselves, the consumers, right? So if you look at the impact on the gaming companies or the platforms, then moving from the methodology of valuation from GGR to the face value, as has been highlighted in the press con yesterday, that is going to be a 1100% impact. Coming to the gamer, for him or her, the participation in a game is going to get more expensive by 300% or 3x, three times more expensive. And for the gaming platform, coming back to the platforms, the revenue, the valuation methodology of face value will get more the percentage of tax, indirect tax, will be more than the revenue of the platform. And so that would be the impact. Just wanted to give you a sense of the impact across the gamer and the gaming platform community.
Okay, from your answers, it clearly means that uh, the the sector has been dealt a death blow. Do you see it even surviving with the kind of numbers that you have just shared with us?
No, I do not know of any precedent of any other industry or sector that could buffer in or factor in such a impact, such a high impact. Moving from gross gaming revenue methodology, and the rate from 18% to 28 is fine, which is about 50 or percent can be factored into, but 1100% I think is I do not know. I mean, if you are aware of any precedent for any other industry also, there does not seem to be any. So that I think, but at the same time, we are hopeful. Now, what will happen is inadvertently, the gamer would, veer towards. That is not the intent, but inadvertently they will veer towards platforms that do not pay GST taxation.
Tell us your first thoughts about this decision to levy a 28% GST, and that too on the entire full value or the bet amount or entry value as it is called for online gaming. Nitish.
Yeah, sure. So this particular decision of the GST is in relation to the real money skill-based gaming, which has become very popular in our country and is the largest revenue driver in online gaming in India. And I think in this, this significant increase in tax or GST has some impact, or I would say significant impact on the business viability of this particular model. In my own company, Nazara, we have limited exposure of only 5% to this particular segment, so there's a minimal impact to us. But if you were to ask me from a skill-based real money gaming industry per se, there would be a much larger impact.
Okay. Let's break it down for our viewers to understand. First, earlier the taxation was at 18% on the platform fee. Now it is 28%, but on the entire bid amount. Also, the distinction between games of chance and games of skills has been done away with. Can you
Yes.
help sort of give us an example using, let's say, 100 rupees as the full value and explain what was earlier and what is going to happen now?
Sure. So in the first case, when a consumer or a player would put in 100 rupees in a game, uh, the platform would earn a 10% commission on it. So they would earn 10 rupees and a 18% GST would be paid on top of that. So let's say approximately 1.8 rupees. Now, in the new regime, on 100 rupees, you would have a GST charge of 28 rupees. So, really speaking, the 1.8 becomes 28, which, as you can see, is really a significant jump in the taxation. And what this is going to do is, the amount of winning that the consumer could win back would significantly decrease, and therefore, the incentive to play or participate in such games may reduce. We, of course, will see what happens once it is implemented, but that is what the expectation is.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.